What up, Dokkanners? The 10th anniversary countdown campaign continues with its second phase, where in the second phase, they are going to be boosting up the power of the LR Year 3 anniversary characters and the Super Saiyan 4, the 4th year anniversary characters. We've already done a video showing off what those 4th anniversary characters can do, so this one is going to be taking a look at the fusion characters, the Potara Vegito and the fusion Gogeta. As you can see in the passive, it says boosted for a limited time. You can also see this in the news where they talk about the coin collection campaign. It talks about how these 4 characters have been upgraded, but how exactly they've been upgraded was never explicitly stated. But we know, thanks to Proton, that it is an 800% attack buff, 1000% defense buff, and a 100% guaranteed crit. So for now, until middle of January, as it says right here, the characters are scheduled to remain strengthened until mid-January. These characters have guaranteed crit. Now, it's unfortunate that we've already finished the recalibration 1 Dragonstone promotion thing, because this would have been the perfect opportunity to respec characters. It would have still cost some stones, but it would have cost 20% as opposed to how much it is at full price. 5 Dragonstones per node is a lot. So I wouldn't personally recommend you guys recalibrate the characters unless you're a whale. But regardless, let's see how hard these units can hit and how well they can defend. As far as defense, I'm going to go ahead and say that these units probably can't defend as well as the Super Saiyan 4s, mainly because number one, they're a year older. Also, they have a transformed state. So I would imagine that once they transform, they're probably going to be a heck of a lot better.
Let's do this.
And I mean, we'll try. The thing about the transformed state is that they have to be on turn 6 from the start of battle at health 50% or less. I am very bad at making that sort of thing happen. Also, I can't quite say that I'm going to be able to do it because I don't really know. I have to get a feel for how these units function defensively. So we have them both together. So I guess we'll have the year 3 fusions together, and then we'll have like the thank you fusions. Well, this isn't a thank you, but we'll have the other fusions on the other rotation. Okay, so let's have the Vegito going first, pre-Vegito. We'll go after, I guess we'll go after type disadvantage for now. We have guaranteed crit, so I feel like we'll probably still cook, but let's do that. Let's do this. Looking at the stats, look at their defense. 1 million defense, which is just stupid. That is just absolutely insane. All right, let's see how this goes. So far, so good. Double digits. Are you gonna super me or what? There we go. A double digits. There you go. Okay. So yeah, slot 1, not a problem. 17 million attack stat. Guaranteed crit. We're doing 11 million on type disadvantage. The reason why I'm focusing on type disadvantage is because I'm a little... Dude. The 29 million. There you go. 29 million damage. No, attack stat. How much is this gonna... Oh, okay. Neither of these units have dodge for me. The problem with them originally is that you kind of want them to have a little bit of everything, because when they transform, you really want to capitalize on what they can do when they transform. The problem is, by the time they get to that point, will these units have gotten you killed in the meantime? So dodge is good, crit is good, additional is good. But anyway, I built these characters with max additional and balanced crit, I think, or some combination of those. Mainly just because I wouldn't have them on the main rotation for the most part. So after they float them off, they would be gone for most of the fight. And then whenever they came back, they would transform. That's the ideal situation. But now that these guys have guaranteed crit, I, if anything, might want to give them dodge. I don't know. Okay, so that's how the first rotation went. We did a lot of damage. So now, for comparison's sake, let's put these guys on the job and let's see how they do. We'll have them go after type advantage just to really send home the point. Okay, so we got our pre-Gogeta, pre-Vegito doing their thing. We'll have the Super Saiyan 3 go after Trunks. Okay. Yep. Okay. 15.3 million attack stat for the Tech Gogeta. We don't have guaranteed crit over here, so we're not going to be... Yeah, look at that. Look at that difference in damage. Let's go. I believe both of the Fusion LRs have a medium chance to dodge, right? So if you were to... Let's just say you were to give them a max dodge build... For int, you could get up to 32, so that's roughly 30%. So if your medium chance fails, which is a 70% chance of happening, then you would have the 30% proc after that would be 20% more. So that would be like basically a 50-50. If you have a medium chance to dodge unit with a backup 30-ish dodge, then collectively you would have about a 50% chance to dodge something. And then for the physical Gogeta, I think the most you can have for dodge would be like 25 or 26 or 27. Okay, so we'll just say 25. So it'll be the same exact thing, so it'll be a little bit less than 50. It'll be like 45%. So, I mean, you could go full dodge. The only time that I think full dodge would really help these new juiced up units would probably be during like a Janemba fight or a Gogeta fight or anything else that comes up between now and the 10th anniversary. And speaking of, the reason why they're doing this, it's gotta be because they want to get us ready for the 10th anniversary. 10th anniversary is gonna make, it's gonna just completely blow these like damage thresholds out of the water. These stats, these numbers, everything. Everything we thought we knew about Dokkan, I feel like it's just gonna come to a screeching halt when we get to the 10th anniversary. I hope that they continue to do this, like outside of the 10th anniversary buildup. I think giving random characters these like shadow boosts, not exactly a shadow boost, but just giving these characters more utility randomly in other situations, I think would be really good. And it would be a nice way to respect the players who invested early on in the game. You know, they don't necessarily have to be spending now, but even if they don't, they still have a chance for some of these characters to be relevant right now. Okay, so we got these two together. Look at all the attacks coming in. I'm not even worried. I ain't even worried. Let's do that. Let's do this. And let's do that. We're probably going to kill him here, right? Double digits, double digits, double digits. Double digits. Why is it that when I want to get hit, nothing happens? Well, you're dead. 18 million damage, kills 18. Okay. 11.4 against you. Man, these guys are tanky. $25.5 million attack stat for the Potara. Potara. Oh, wait. That's how we transform. We got to pick up the bombs to take the damage. What am I? I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. Don't super again. Don't super again. Nice. All right, so we're on turn 4. So by the time we can actually fuse with these guys, it's going to be turn 7. Dang it. Let's try to bring our health a little bit lower, I guess. Okay. You know what I can do? Actually, let's do this. Oh, wait a minute. Does that turn the bombs into Dragon Ball? Oh, dang it. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that's funny. You know what? Let's do it. Let's transform. We're going to heal. And then we're going to transform. All right, so we're back to full health. Whatever. We're not going to do any damage there. We'll attack you. And then we'll attack you. I hope we don't kill the next round too quickly. All right, Dokkan's being too nice. Too nice to the point where it's actually undercutting me. Could you actually like be unfair and attack me? No, you can't, because you're gonna die. Wow, look at that. At peak condition, this Gogeta after transforming couldn't do enough damage to compare to the untransformed year 3s. There you go. How's that for perspective? All right, round 1 is in the books. It is turn 5. We'll be taking a good amount of damage here. Okay. I guess I want to keep the domain around because I want to keep the orb changing, so I'm going to go after Krillin. All the damage that we took, we just gained it back. Okay. Then we'll do this. And we'll do this. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That is so much damage. That is crazy. I'm not talking because I'm kind of just waiting for these attacks to go away. I mean, there's nothing to say. I just trying to throw here. So can you help me out? We have a bunch of attacks happening in slot 1. Okay. So I'm going to do this. Okay. Can I pick up more? Yes, we can. All right, good. This should send us over the edge. This should be enough for us to transform, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No shot. Gogeta and UI take out everybody. Yeah, we're good. We'll be fine. Okay. We're good there. Krillin might die, but that's okay. Oh, we're going up. Okay, we're going after the kids. Damn it, this guy doing 20 million damage. Who should we transform with? I'm thinking we transform with Vegito because Gogeta's a guaranteed crit and it's more likely we'll end up killing. Whereas with Vegito, we have a chance to not kill. And I don't know, maybe we come back. Actually, we might be able to do both if we pick up enough orbs. Oh, wait, no, it's at the start of the turn. I forgot. It's not an active skill. All right, we got the fusion. We got Gogeta. Oh, they both happen. Oh, let's go. I forgot. I've never been able to do this. Let's go. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Look at those stats now. Now we're going to see just how ridiculous this unit is. Okay. What's the best way to do this? I'm going to go ahead and have the Vegito go first. Yeah, I'm gonna have the Vegito go first. Can we do this? I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna have the Gogeta. That's fine. Gogeta. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're good. Okay. We win, of course, but how much damage are we gonna do? Counter. Oh, crit counter. 4 mil. 4 mil. 24 million attack stat for the Vegito. Don't forget about all the like turn 1 perks that you get too. You get extra cushioning, extra damage reduction, 15.9 million damage on the super, and then we're doing basically 10 million damage on the counters. That's crazy. Yeah. And remember, this is not like a leading play. This is something that you get towards the end of a fight. This is an afterthought. So just imagine the exclamation mark on your team doing 22 million damage with a super. Just casually. That's insane. All right, moving on to the next one. We're just going to stay in the blue zone family. We're going to do the Gohan family Kamehameha thing. So we're just going to play normal. We're going to play this completely normal. And we'll try to prioritize the year 3s. But since one of them is on turn 2, one of them is on turn 3, it's going to be a little while before they can all show up where they're supposed to. Okay, so let's actually do it like this. I know that the AGL Super Saiyan 3 is going to go, so let's do that. Then we'll have the pre-Vegito go after you, and then we'll have Gogeta go after you. Okay. Sit back and enjoy the show. I'm just so glad we got the fusion out of the way in the first fight. I don't have to worry about it. How many showcases have I done where I go out of my way to make that like 8th turn ability proc and then something horrible goes wrong? How many times has there been a Toon fail up showcase video? Not today. Now just thinking about this. You have a 6th turn 50% heal twice. You have a heal when your health is above 70%. You have a heal when your health is below 70%. We have a family Kamehameha standby nuke. 50 megaton nuke hanging out on this team. The worst part of this team is the Super Saiyan 3, but that's only after like 3 or 4 turns. And by then, everybody else is good where it doesn't even matter. Okay, we're actually feeling something. All right, cool. Vegito's kind of weak right now. Yeah, but dude, after a couple of turns... Well, you know what we'll do? We'll put the Vegitos and we'll put the Gogetas together. So instead of having them adjacent to one another, we'll have them with their base form counterparts together. Oh, that was so good. This fight goes on long enough, right? This will be a good fight. Gohan goes for like 4 different rounds. Okay. Put pre-Gogeta turn 1. Let's go after Videl. Then we'll go after you. And then UI can go after you. None of these guys are going to hurt us. Videl's going to do tickle damage. Yes! 25.1 million attack stat. Let's say 20 million damage. 23 million damage! Launch a couple more, launch a couple more. Is there a team that works with all 4 of the boosted characters? Could you run both the Super Saiyan 4s and the year 3 fusions fully at 200%? Pure. Comment section down below. Is there such a leader skill? I can't think of it right now. All right, we got our pre-Vegitos and our pre-Gogetas on the same rotation. So now we cook. We'll have you go after Goten. Why not? We'll have you go after Goten. Why not? And then we'll have Super Saiyan 3 go after Trunks. We're kind of stun locking Trunks, which is fine. $13.3 million attack stat. Why is our attack so low? These guys not share a whole lot of links? Okay. Yep, Trunks is stun locked. Kind of surprised this is taking a lot longer than the last fight. I guess those extra links really matter. Once they transform though, it won't. Like if once I get the base Vegito to transform, then it won't be as much of an issue. Damn. Links are really making a difference here. Okay. Now we got both of our Gogetas together. What sort of links are we seeing? Let me look. They got 3 links active. Okay. We can transform. I don't want to. Do I want to transform? Nah, not really. No need. Let's have you go after Videl. Take out Videl. We'll have you continue to stack that attack. Do this. And then Gohan can do that too, whatever. $20, 24.1. Is she dead? No. Yeah, that is my only gripe with these units. Lack of additionals. But the units weren't originally meant to do that anyway. They're doing about the same, if not a little bit less than what we were doing with the Super Saiyan 4s. All right, Trunks is dead. Goten is dead. Now we kill Videl. And we move on. Goodbye. All right. Now we're on to the serious stuff. Here we could die, and that's fine. I encourage that. All right, so who do we put in slot 1? I think, honestly, even though we've got a million defense, we have type disadvantage. I think I would rather put the STR in slot 1. Let's not be totally stupid. Let's actually play with a little bit of intelligence. So let me do that. Then we'll do this. And then we'll do that. Okay. We got a good amount of defense built up. We'll be all right. If he's ever going to super. Okay. By the way, we may be dominating right now, but I will make sure to throw in a reality check. We will take on Gogeta and Janemba. Even if we lose, I just want to do a couple stress test rounds with the Gogeta Janemba memorable battles. We will throw that in after this fight, because I think we pretty much get the gist of this. It's just a matter of running out the clock and beating the event. But you see how effective and useful these units can be. Even if they're not main rotation characters, they are slot 3 floaters. So as you're going through the course of a normal fight, wear and tear, when you get to turn 6, you could heal and transform with those characters. So I wouldn't call them as good as the Super Saiyan 4s, strictly because they're not meant to be in the front lines yet. But if they have to, they can get the job done. We're back here. Again, I feel like we would die if we actually got supered here. So I'm going to go ahead and transform now because we can. Where's the super attack? Yep, it's happening turn 1. Okay. So this would actually be a good place to test it, I guess, but I kind of just don't want to lose. We have, don't we have guard? Plus an additional damage reduction of 40. That's right. We have, okay, we have extra damage reduction. So I'm going to have the Gogeta stay here. Yeah. I just don't trust it, man. I don't trust it. Oh, let's do this. And let's do that. Dodge. Hey! 15 dodge. Let's go. Gogeta wave dash. 26.7 million attack stat for this guy. $16.4 million damage on the first super. He's got guaranteed crits right now, so he's one of the boys at the moment. 16 mil, 10 mil, 7 mil. All right. 17 million attack stat for this one. 10.5 million. Didn't launch an additional. Solid outing in terms of damage. This is like, this team suddenly became like the good guy Brolys. Okay, we're not gonna kill here, that's fine. Next turn we'll have the Vegito gang do it. All right. No super attack again. Why are you so boring? All right, I'm gonna skip past all of these supers because he's about to super like 8 million times. Brought him down all the way to his speck of health, and for the finisher, 16.6. All right, 2 more rounds. Okay. He's gonna super us in the middle. You know, I think it's a good place to test it out. I think we're gonna die, honestly, but I think we should test it out. Let's do it. I'm gonna have Gogeta stay in slot 1. I'm gonna have the UI in slot 3, and I'm gonna have the Gogeta in slot 2. Let's just see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? We lose? Oh no, we didn't win. $28.1. God, I love this game. $16.5 on the first. At least before we die, do me a favor, pre-Gogeta, just launch 2 supers. That's all I ask. You know what also makes their defense even better? All the unique equips that you have for the anniversary characters. No! All right, only 1 super. We're probably gonna die here. It's fine. We would have won if we... Whoa. What? Okay, we took 740,000 damage, so we normally would have died. We have plenty of health, though. As long as UI Goku doesn't phone it in here, we could get some transformations next turn. Don't choke this. Don't choke. Don't choke. We straight up just tanked that super from... All right, so now we're gonna just put these 2 units through the ringer. We're gonna just abuse them, see how much damage they can sustain, how much they can dish out against the Gogeta and the Janemba. Not about winning, it's just about stress testing. We already know the best way to use these characters. Float them, have them be walking, floating disasters. That's how you make them usable. All right, so I guess we'll start with the Vegito, just in case he supers right away. I'd rather have type advantage. Right there. Yikes. Okay. Well, that's terrible. Okay, so we'll do this. And yeah, let's see what happens. Good variety of characters here. Max synergy, 25 million attack stat, 200% lead, max links, guaranteed crit, 1000% defense, 800% attack, 18 million damage. Oh, here we go. All right, how much are we going to take on this? Type advantage, 1 super. Max synergy. Wow, that's really good. That's really good considering normally you're taking 5, 6, 7 million damage off of that super. Taking 800,000, that to a number that we could probably tank if we have enough health on the team. That's crazy good. That is really good. What the heck? Okay. So let's do the same thing, only we'll have the Gogeta go first. So let's do this. Hopefully he supers the physical Gogeta and not the tech one. But let's see how this goes. Oh, right. Isn't this guy completely useless against the Gogeta? Both Ultra Super and regular Super are both immune. Yep. Forgot about that. Don't super. Perfect. All right. 24 million attack stat for the pre-Gogeta. We do 14 million damage. And he's supering. Don't dodge. Nice. This I'm gonna say is gonna be 1.3 million. 1.5 million. 1.7. 1.7. 2.9. Holy crap. For the sake of science, let's see how much damage we take pre-super just on slaps. Really? Bruh. Thank you. All right, hit me on slaps. Slap it. 500,000 on a slap. Okay. Good to know. Hey, we super twice. 23 million. He supers twice as well. I forgot about that. All right, let's try the Janemba fight. Let's put physical Gogeta slot 1. Again, we don't care about winning. Just want to see how much damage we take. So let's do that. Oh boy. With all the STRs, yeah, we're dead. It's fine. Don't super right away. Okay, we dodged that. About 9 million damage. We launch a second super. Okay. He's also getting stronger, so while we are raising our defense... Oh, God. We took less from this guy? Okay. Let's do this. Can we survive the turn? Maybe? Oh, wow. Okay, we take double digits. Oh, yeah, right. He hasn't gained his extra stats yet. Okay, so pre and post super, we're still taking double digits on the first turn. Slot 1, frame 1. That's important for Janemba. Now we're dead, because this guy's going to juice up his stats by like 50%, right? I'm going to try to use some Ghost Ushers to prolong the fight. Oh, nice. That's not bad. Look, I'm all for experimentation. We don't need to test out how much damage Potara Vegito's gonna take in slot 1 after all this, because, well, I mean, we're gonna, you know what? The video's gone on long enough. It's fine. Let's go ahead and just throw. All right. Here it is. Will we live or will we die? I'm gonna go ahead and say we die on a slap right here. Beep. Wow. 27K? That's that million plus defense for you. Wow. Can't believe this fight's actually gonna go past 2 turns. I think we might take just enough damage to where we can also transform the Vegito, and then we can see where all the attacks are going to happen. This is a very rare Toon W video. I was really expecting we were going to fail up and never transform. All the runs were going to be terrible. But Dokkan finally had some pity on me. Thank you. I mean that because I'm also still not feeling well and I'm recording this. Okay, good amount. Uh-oh. Did I jinx it? I jinxed it. Oh well, whatever. So as you can see, the year 3 LRs are really, really good. When you transform them, they get even better. They are not transformations that you're trying to actively seek out. If they happen, they just so happen to boost up your team even more. It's like a total second wind. This boost is going to be lasting once again all the way until mid-January. So you have plenty of time to make the most out of these characters. If you're trying to run through certain challenge events you can't beat, certain missions you can't beat, whatever you can do to bring these characters either as main units on your team or even as friend units, definitely do it. Clear as many missions as you possibly can. And we will be doing more of these runs on upcoming live streams. This is awesome. Well done, Dokkan. I hope that they continue to do this sort of thing in the future. The characters after special fusion or fusion will also be oh, right. Yeah. So well done, Dokkan. This was a very, very fun update. I hope that they continue to do this even past the 10-year anniversary. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let in the comments your thoughts on the state of the temporarily boosted Year 3 LRs, Year 4 LRs. What are your thoughts on them? Are you going to be respecing your character's builds to accommodate the guaranteed crit? Are you going to focus more on additionals and dodge? Or are you just going to keep it as is? Let me know if there are any missions you were able to finally overcome in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned, and ours remember to Dokkan responsibly.